Well, hello there. Long time no see. I've been doing great. I don't know about you, but I've been doing pretty good. Maintaining my workouts, getting my life back together, and rebranding myself. So, if you haven't noticed, I've slowly changed the name of my website, my Facebook, my YouTube, everything to Cat's Media Review versus Black Media Review. Now, before I get into why I've made this change, I do want to talk about the very many changes that I've made as far as posting videos, doing blogs, just trying to find my voice. So when I first started out, I started out as a blog, and I was doing a blog on, it wasn't WordPress. I want to say it was like Blogger or something, but that blog was called Simone's Voice. And then it became Simone Speaks. Then it became Respeak Live Inc. And then it went to, what were some of the other names? There were so many. The Mirror Image Inc. Then the Mirror Image Org. Then Black Media Reviewed. And now we're at Cat's Media Review. So that's a lot of changes. Just trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to say, what I wanted to talk about, where I want my focus to be. And when I first started off, it was just writing about things that I saw. So my blog was just, hey, this is happening, let's talk about it. And then it kind of progressed into me trying to be a coach and giving advice and talking about stuff that people want to talk about, all of that. But the problem with that is it requires a lot of work, a lot of research. And it's not that I don't want to do those things. I couldn't find a good enough balance on what I wanted to do and how I wanted to approach that blog or that website or that YouTube channel, because I felt like I was just like barking orders at people. It's like, this is what you need to do in order to have this kind of life and blah, 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 blah. So I felt like I was just like barking orders at people and telling them how to live their lives. And that's not what I wanted to do. And I wanted that at the time with the Mirror Image to progress into like a coaching business. But then again, the issue that I had with the coaching business is, me personally, I get a little too involved in people's lives. And the best way to go about being a coach is to do more one-on-one sessions to build up trust and clientele. But for somebody who gets a little too involved in people's life and building that one-on-one connection, I just didn't really want to get into that. There's no other way to say it. I didn't want to give that my energy because it wasn't ultimately what I wanted to do. So from there, I was like, okay, listen, I want to talk more about movies. I want to give more focus to Black movies. I want to have a Black commentary that talks about, certain things that Black women deal with, some things that we don't really talk about, just whatever I wanted to talk about within the Black media. And that was good at first, and I was really excited about it because I do have a passion for movies. I do at some point want to like write scripts and progress into maybe directing and different things like that. But the issue with that was it was very limiting. And I wanted to be able to talk about whatever movies I wanted to talk about. Not that there aren't plenty of Black movies. And honestly, even with the new change of my name, I'm still going to be talking more about Black movies than anything else. But the whole purpose of that channel was to get more non-Black people to understand and appreciate Black media. And by only focusing on Black people and Black movies, I'm not broadening my audience to include a whole bunch of people to come to my channel. See, if majority of my videos are about Black media and Black movies, and there's a smaller percentage of them that's just covering anything, then somebody who may not have thought about a Black movie before might click on one of my other videos and then just look through the rest of them. And that's my thought process. That's why I switched over to Cat's Media Review. But I'm also going to switch it up a little bit more from there, because at first I was mostly doing like reviews, but now I want to try practicing script writing. So what I plan on doing is focusing on rewriting stories, movies we already know that we're used to. And I want to focus on what happens if I change this one scene. How will that change the movie? Will it make it better? Will it make it worse? Is it an interesting concept? I'm not going to physically change the scene at this point because I don't have enough equipment and people to act it out or anything, but I am going to rewrite the scene. You're not going to see like a script on my videos, but you should see them on my blog, which I'm going to start back up as well. So with every video, my plan is to have a blog that actually has the script that I want to actually write, so I can get used to doing that, because like I said, that is an ultimate goal for me. And there's no way to get to that goal without practicing. So I plan on practicing. I said all of that to say, not just to let everybody know what I'm working on or what my plan is, but also to let other people know that honestly, sometimes you change your ideas, you change your name, you change your perception, or what it is you want to do like 100 times over. I know for me, I came up with an idea because I know I wanted to say something. I know I wanted to do something. I just couldn't pinpoint what I wanted to say or what I wanted to do. So all those transitions of me trying different things and changing my name and buying domains and all of that was just me trying to figure it out, because there was success in each thing that I did, but I wanted something that felt more seamless for me to do, like something I was really excited about. And although I started off excited with some of the other stuff, I couldn't maintain that. So I'm hoping that this is something that I can maintain, because it's something that's been a part of my journey for a while that I didn't really give a lot of energy to. And I've had friends and people all the time, it's like, you watch a lot of movies, you get excited, you can pinpoint when this is going to happen and break down that. Why aren't you writing short stories? Why aren't you writing movies? Why aren't you putting that love and that passion into something that not only can bring you joy, but can also maybe even bring me financial gain somewhere down the line, but mostly gets me excited and motivated to keep wanting to do it? That's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. That's what makes Kat's Media Review so important to me. And right now, the biggest focus is going to be more so on movies and like TV shows. But I still want to keep my Black woman commentary because I want to talk about things from a Black woman's perspective. I still want to be able to talk about a lot of different things, politics, life, just whatever, because I feel like these are some very important subjects that I don't see a lot of channels talking about. I don't necessarily want to gossip. I want to explore things that I would love to explore. And I want you guys to come along on the journey with me. If my opinions or my ideas aren't your thing, I completely understand. Nobody is trying to convert you or force you into believing or thinking what I believe or think. But I feel like if I at least put some things out there, then I can start dialogue and conversations that maybe weren't started before or weren't talked about before. And I don't know, that kind of gets me excited. That makes me feel like, okay, this makes sense. Let's do this. Let's live this. Let's be this. So, you know, I'm super excited for this next phase. I'm hoping that you guys will come along with me. If you haven't noticed the changes, because I haven't made major changes yet, I still have to work on, I think my Twitter account doesn't have the new name, and then I have to get my website up to date and all of that. So everything has not been changed just yet, but if you should have seen or noticed like some of the names changes on Facebook and Instagram or whatever. And if you haven't, are you really my friend? Are you really dedicated? Probably not, but you will be. That's my goal for 2021, is to not only do something that I love, but to show you guys how much I love it and get people involved that may not have been involved before. So thank you so much for supporting me, if you supported me through all of those changes. And thank you so much for allowing me to find my creative voice and being here with me on this journey. I am so excited about the next couple of videos I'm going to put out. I'm not going to say who, about what, or when, but right now just know that there's stuff coming so that we can be excited about this together. And I look forward to sharing my experiences with you. All right. Bye.